Hey, we're back with Professor Abu Merlich with quality and meaning of life in 21st century Tel Aviv.
So go ahead.
What's going to be new?
Nothing new under the sun.
But what's going to be different?
Well, the difference is in the perspective, and managing the differences is probably what you're asking. How do we manage the plethora of ideas, the genii of many people and their ambitions and their cultures, and all coming to the shores, the western, the eastern shores of the Mediterranean, and here building a utopia. I know that utopia is a naive and romantic idea. I do think that as like the messianic idea, that it may get further away, but we should always try to visualize it and to anticipate and to define it and to make to bring wonderful times closer to us and to be optimistic about them, and that requires, you know, the story of the Tower of Babel. There, the description in the Hebrew refers to bricks. That the bricks were building. It actually refers to the word levana, white, because the bricks were made from white mud. The levana bricks, and bricks had to be burned in a furnace, and that's how they made the tower higher and higher. And it repeats it several times, but part of the phenomenon was that it was all the same, just the same bricks building this big tower. And the result of it was that the Tower of Babel was finally dispersed, and everyone was sent and had a different language, and they were confused, so to speak, with their language. But but actually, the context of it is not in the context of a curse or a punishment. It was just the result. The result was great diversity in language. And that diversity in language was facilitated a different type of building, not the building of a tower or a Tower of Babel, but the building of cities, of a diverse cities. And that's actually one of the really the goals of the biblical story, was to create a vision for a city. First of all, a mobile city, in the form of the Mishkan, the tabernacle, and then in the city, the Jerusalem, and generally the city and statesmanship, and even the structure and the of the city was very important to the religious mind. The Talmud in Baba Batra is full of the laws relating to cohabitation, neighborliness, the dealing with dirty water, and with services, and with garbage, and with shared courtyards, and with competition. So really, it has been a great test of how we structure our society. And in that test, we've learned that it needs great diversity. And in that diversity, that there should be communities and people who practice great diversity. And so these are all the the content. So to your question about differences, or to the answer of differences are very, very important. A celebration. A city should be a celebration, bringing to the fore differences and also facilitating the cross-pollination in the most remarkable way. The cross-pollination of people and ideas and of cultures, and guided with wise attributes.